going to be difficult for me to answer the client straight. Track is set.
I'm Jay Lanaya. Welcome to Surprise Surprise. Tonight, you will see the concept of hidden cameras taken to an extreme limit. Using the latest digital technology, elaborate setups, and a cast of hundreds, we surprise some of Australia's biggest names. Coming up for you tonight, the Wog Boy himself, Nick Giannopoulos, loses his focus at the theatre. We have AFL star Shane Crawford eating out of our hands. And a real snow job featuring Sale of the New Century star Karina Brown. Our first guest tonight is the creator and star of one of Australia's most successful films of all time. Please, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone's favourite Wog Boy, Nick Giannopoulos. Welcome up, matey.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Good. Grab a seat. Nick, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. You've been successul with the Wog Boy.
Yes.
Are you going back to the theatre? Are you going back to the cinema, I should say?
To the cinema? Yes, yeah. I am. I'm planning on doing another movie next year. It won't be Wog Boy 2.
Right.
It'll be a whole new story, a whole new character, and hopefully, if it has half the success of Wog Boy, I'll be wrapped. But we'll see what happens. It's a long way off.
And the reason why you're here is actually we sent you to the cinema, didn't we?
Yes, you certainly did, yes. You set me up for beauty.
Well, you know, we sent you because we said that there was a new 3D technology out there, and with Star Wars just finished filming here in Australia, yes. You thought that maybe this would help your new film in the new year?
Yes, I did. Well, you know, you did it very well because you had a person from the industry, who I respect and trust enormously, Mr. Alan Finney from Bona Vista, actually take me into your little plot. So the setup was really convincing.
Right, and what did you see?
What I saw, this is an early time slot, yeah?
Right.
Okay, begins with C and ends with P. That's right. What I saw. I saw rubbish.
Right, that's because the vision that you saw, we took into our edit suite and just took out of focus. So yes. It didn't matter whether or not you were wearing binoculars, you could not see anything, right?
No, I couldn't see a thing.
All right.
But, yeah, but should I let them just watch?
Well, let's watch and let's go to the movies.
We'd like to welcome some special guests here tonight. We'd like to welcome Michael Harrison and Dieter Hockman from Digital Systems Support. Also like to welcome our buddy Nick Giannopoulos, star and creator of the fabulous Wog Boy, which has taken an incredible...
$11.25.
$11.25 million at the Australian box office.
What you're going to see today is what I believe is a part of that adaptation. About a year ago in San Diego, I was there at a conference and they were talking about digital and how films will not be on celluloid. They'll be on disc. What the filmmakers will be able to do technically is mind-blowing. And it's so knocked me out. That's really my excuse for being a part of this today. So sit back, enjoy, be blown away. And, of course, before it starts, you've got to put your glasses on. Yeah. Sorry. What do you think? You all right?
I'm getting blurred.
Try those. All test footage, of course, so it's all... You would have normally... Put your normal glasses, yeah. You right?
Yeah.
It's incredible. This is from... Sorry?
This is digital.
Yeah, this is digital, and it's shot specially. And we're not seeing it. I mean, we will not have to have the glasses again. Much better. What do you think?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you think people could sit like this for 2 hours and watch something?
If it was Mission Impossible 2, would they? Eh? If it was Jim Carrey?
I wonder.
It's a bit sickening. That's a bit seasickening. Excellent, excellent.
I think I covered myself in coffee during that train scene. Just wonderful stuff. Any questions from anybody about what we're seeing now? I've got to...
How do they get such clarity?
Well, as I answered, I mean, it's the absence of celluloid and just the fact that it's digital. It's just coming straight off the disc, straight off the chip, as it were.
Transfer.
Without any celluloid involved, it really allows them to apply all that 3D technology straight to the to the hardware. What did you see in there that you think you could apply to your next movie, for example?
Certainly, as far as action movies goes, very exciting. If you didn't, as Alan said, in 2 or 3 years, if you don't need to wear the glasses and you can sit there and have that kind of experience, it would certainly involve you as an audience more so in the whole storyline.
So, I mean, we have had, as Alan alluded to, some pretty major innovations. And how do you as a filmmaker...
It's excellent. It's very good. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, that's a bit threatening. It's beautiful, isn't it? Especially seen like that. That is just stunning. The depth in that. Oh. That's fantastic, isn't it? I don't know, how do they get the depth in that? It must be where they photograph it.
So what do you think? It's amazing technology, isn't it? And Nick Giannopoulos, what do you think? I bet you can see everything clearly now. Welcome to Surprise, Surprise, Nick. You can help.
You've been had, buddy.
You've been had. You've been had. Oh, don't you love it? So nobody could see out of there. You know what I thought? I've been sitting here for 10 minutes thinking, I heard once that, like, 2% of people can't see 3D movies. I thought, that's probably me. It's like realising you're one of that 2%. I thought, I've got to go see an eye doctor straight after this session. You're good. You're very good. I owe you big time.
Nice.
You didn't show the speech. I made a 10-minute speech on digital technology.
That was the funniest thing was you're such a nice person. When they asked you what you thought, even though you didn't see it because obviously you're one of this 2%, you told them what they wanted to hear.
It's like Alan's a really good friend of mine, and I thought, look, I've got to have a chat to him after the screening because I got told that the audience was full of industry people, and I didn't want to say anything there and then because I didn't want to embarrass Alan. You see, so that was the whole thing, that they had someone who I respected so much sitting with me. And I think that was the key.
Well, I mean, this thing would not have happened if we didn't have our co-host or our co-supporter there, and we'd like to bring him out. He's the managing director of Buena Vista International. Please welcome Alan Finney. Outstanding.
G'day, mate. No buzzer, no buzzer. Thank you.
He had no idea.
He didn't, and I was terrified in the setup that he was, when he saw that it was all rubbish, that he was going to turn and hit me, because I know comedians can be very violent. He's a great comedian. And I also, there was an amount of guilt in leading him on in a way, because we do respect each other, but once we got into it and it got going, it got its own momentum, and I realised he was being very kind, in fact, to me, because he, as he said, he didn't want to embarrass me. And the extras that you'd employed were just stunning, because when they're going, oh, and he thought maybe
well, the good thing about the extras was I know a lot of people in the industry,
right,
and they had gone to, it was so well done that they'd actually gone around and actually placed some people from the industry in the audience. So I saw some people from Village there, from Hoyt.
Which gave credibility. Yeah.
Which gave, you know, so, because that's the first thing I said, industry people, and I noticed a few people, and I said, oh, right, okay, well, it must be legit. And, of course, this man, of course, you know, made it legit, and that was the key to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a round of applause for Alan Finney and Nick Giannopoulos.
Thank you.
So you need to be careful as a filmmaker that you employed one or two strategic scenes which showed off the technology to its full effect, but didn't detract from the storytelling. And that's what we essentially are as writers and directors, storytellers. So I think the story remains king, as does the concept, but this is very exciting stuff.
I tell you what, for a minute there I got the shock, I thought it was This Is Your Life. And then I saw surprise, surprise, and I was going to go, oh, thank God it's not. It's good. Thank you so much.
Last year, Survivor swept away over 100 million viewers. Now, 16 new castaways are headed down under for the adventure of a lifetime. The most anticipated show of the year, Survivor, returns February to win.
The sprint cars are back at Borderline Speedway, the Australia Day King Sprint Car Challenge. Cheer on the Aussies as they take on the Americans. A wild night of winged action as 35 drivers fight for the title king of Borderline. There's a full support program of street stocks, juniors and classic super modifieds. Gates open at 4, qualifying at 6 and racing starts at 7. Proudly supported by J&B Inter, Gambia Earth Movers, Swaps and Stark's Bakery. Australia Day at Borderline Speedway. Go, you Aussies!
Sprint car racing, take it to the top, take it to the top.
It's Braithwaite's Country Classics massive clearance. 4 days only. Lounge suites, recliners and sofas, out they go. Beds and bedroom furniture, out they go. Dining suites and all timber furniture, out they go. Rental and interest-free terms available. 4 days only at Braithwaite's Country Classics.
For a better buy, it's better to buy a better electrical.
Hilliers and Narracourt have been serving the community for over 30 years, stocking the latest in home appliances, together with excellent customer service and support. They offer an impressive range of white goods, catering for all styles and designs, together with the latest in entertainment and communication equipment. Customers can be secure in the knowledge that everything they sell, they service.
Better electrical.
See the friendly staff at Softwoods Credit Union. They can assist you with a broad range of financial services, including the My Card credit facility and the new automatic teller machine with 24 hours a day, 7 days a week access. Visa Travel Money is the easy way to get cash out abroad, day or night. And when it comes to home and motor vehicle insurance, Softwoods Credit Union have you covered. Become a member and experience the difference. Softwoods Credit Union, servicing your financial needs for the past 26 years.
Don't you just love the way Honda lawnmowers start? First time, every time. Time to get a Honda 4-stroke lawnmower.
Call your participating Honda Power Equipment dealer on 1...